I'll go next. Next conversation. So today I ate at a really good diner that I've never eaten at before. It's called Cafe 300. I tweeted about it. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys would know. But you don't.
I don't have Twitter.
So you guys don't know, do you? No. Anyways,
Twitter fan, get out.
So, it's really good, and I was like really surprised. It's a family-owned restaurant. It's just them. Then that's their only place that they have. And I talked to the owner. Like the owner was waiting on us. We went during like at 3:00 in the afternoon, so it was like the dead time. So it was nice. And it was really good food. And I guess they're most famous for their breakfasts menu. So I'm definitely going to be going back to there because yeah, it's really good. So my conversation is, do you guys like the mama and papa diner type? Not doesn't have to be diners, but like restaurants where they're not a chain restaurant so they're not like fast food. They're not like Olive Garden, but they're just like a little shack over in a corner. That usually has like really good food. And usually people don't know about them unless people like have been there before. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Curse of Black Pearl, the island that no one's ever been there before except by those who already know where it is.
You already know where it is.
It's kind of like that whole thing.
Yeah.
So, do you guys like going to those places? Have you guys been to those places? Been experiencing those?
I love mom and pop places. I grew up out in the country, 25 miles away from the nearest town that only had a single stoplight. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of mom and pop shops out there, like the restaurants and stuff. There was this one place that had the best fries. They were so good. They always like big sized everything. Really, if you walk in and pretty well, you would occasionally get something free.
They'd be like, "Oh, hey, Millie, how you doing?
Yeah, like,
you want the usual?"
Yeah, pretty much. And
I've always wanted to go to a place like that where I walk in and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up? You want the usual?" "Yeah, I want the usual."
It's always nice, and I kind of like I've worked in one of those places, and it's just the atmosphere is more friendly. Mm-hmm. You don't have all of great big corporate getting in the way of things. Changing all these menus, upping prices. Just whatever. But I've always been a really big fan of mom and pop restaurants because they just. It's not so much the food, but the atmosphere and the lack of like a giant person looming over you going, "It's got to be perfect."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love them. I was really surprised. At Cafe 300, I ordered a Reuben sandwich with a side of potato salad and something else, and soup.
Curds?
No. And the soup I've never had before. It was creamy chicken noodle soup. Ooh. And it was amazing. I was like, "There's creamy chicken noodle soup? What?" And so it was really good. It was delicious. And I'm always hesitant trying potato salad because my mom's potato salad is the best.
Oh, mine.
No. And it's because
rivalry.
My mom she doesn't like, if she does, she doesn't put like a ton of mustard in it, because when I go to buy potato salad at like stores, it's very mustard flavored. Mm-hmm. And it's disgusting. But this one, it was homemade. It was like from their grandma's recipe or something. I was like, "Ooh, okay, I'll give it a try," and it was good. And I was really happy. Oh, it was so good.
That sounds really good. I typically, like, in the interest of time...
Why are we doing
this? I don't usually go to mom and pops.
Why.
I do like the
rallying over here. It's like food.
Yeah, that home-cooked meal, man.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
That is much better.
So would you choose it over, like, a bigger chain?
I think it depends on where I live. Like, if I lived in New York, I would never eat at a chain restaurant. Never.
At a chain restaurant?
Yeah. Like,
why?
And like New York, because there's so, like New York City, because there's so much better like places to eat than like a chain restaurant. Because like that's one thing like New York is really good with, like New York and like Chicago and Seattle and like San Francisco. So they have like all these shops that might have like one or two places, but they're still like in that city that are like, they make either amazing pizza or amazing sandwiches or amazing paninis or Gouda cheese stuff. I was just saying random food and then Gouda came up and I'm like, that's a cheese. I need to make up some
That's a
cheese.
cheese.
But no, since we're planning on moving to LA, I think that I'm probably going to be eating a lot more at those type of places than actual chain restaurants, because I've never been to LA, but I would assume LA also has like kind of like this little shack restaurant places. Like here in Provo, there's like this really good burger place just off of Center. I think it's like called Sammy's or something, and it's like it really is like this little like box place just on this behind like a store, and it's really good. They have like really good burgers there and stuff. And then there's also like this Mexican restaurant that I absolutely love. It's called like Brazar or something.
Is that the one that we went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like that place.
Yeah, that place is good.
And like that place we just randomly stopped there.
Uh-huh.
We're like, let's eat here because I'm really hungry. So, and that ended up being really good. And it's fun. I think when I move to a bigger city, then I'll like try out more. But I enjoy experiencing different foods in different restaurants. But I also have to, I don't really think about it unless someone like says like, hey, let's try this new place. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like, I think it's always fun to try a new place also. Like chain or otherwise. Yeah, the problem that I have is usually it's more expensive and it's slower. Mm-hmm. And usually I have somewhere to be or I want to like...
You're a busy man.
Yeah.
Just go
Even
go
when I'm
for
not
you.
busy, I just like, I want to be done.
Yeah.
Like with eating.
It's like I have better things to do.
And so like unless I'm like planned out like, yeah, this is where I'm going to go. But if I'm just deciding like, oh, we should find somewhere to eat real quick, I'm not going to go to a mom and pop shop probably.
Yeah.
Just go to Zupa's or something.
Mm-hmm. And like I went to New York because my brother's getting married, and so we went up there to celebrate his wedding. Anyways, and my grandparents, my deceased grandparents are from there, and so we kind of did like a family history type tour where we went to their hometown, and we went to like their diner that they always like went to eat, like, and it was surprisingly like really good. Like it was like this little diner just like on Main Street, just between two shops. It was really good. It's really good food. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Millie. It's just like it's really homey food, and just it feels good, and the atmosphere is just really friendly and inviting. It's nice.
And now I know exactly where I'm going to go after this podcast is over.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm starving.
Well, you're gonna go eat, but do you know where?
I'm gonna go.
To a mom and pop shop?
I don't know if it's mom and pop shop, but I've only really seen it around here. Rancherito. Do they? How many?
Rancherito?
I feel like those
do they
places
have?
are a little bit... They're not a dime a dozen, but they're all the same basic place most of the time.
Like I don't.
Roberto's,
I don't think
Rancherito, I think, and like
Beto's.
Beto's.
Like, I
It's
don't
just like a
think it's a mom
Hispanic
and
guy's
pop
name.
establishment really, but it's not big.
Yeah.
It's definitely not like a McDonald's.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Beto's is the one that's kind of big here, right?
Well, like
Beto's is the one that's north.
yeah, but like everyone calls them Betos, but even though
But sometimes they're not.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like
kind of like Nintendo
rancheros or
back
something.
when like
yeah,
video games are coming out. They're just
it's like, dude, do you want to go to Betos?
Beto's. It's a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
All the Mexican restaurants are Beto's.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I get it.
It's kind of like that whole thing.
Yeah. But if
Okay.
you look at the signs are different, but in people's heads, they're not. So,
Right.
I'm hungry.
That's right.
So
Well, we're gonna try and see how long this. We can drag this out.
Oh,
I just like
okay.
drag one
I'm
out.
so hungry.
I
Just
see
read
how
like a
it is.
5-page article, just like straight.
Hey, who
just
says I need to
reading.
stick around for the whole thing? Okay.
It's like, well, she's gone. She's gonna be
Like, you're fired. Wait, what? You got fired.
I'm getting paid for this. Don't worry, we already had this conversation kind
We
of
did.
on YouTube.
We totally did.
On like a YouTube comment.
It's funny.
Uh,
You tried to fire her on YouTube?
what?
No.
I don't want. It's confidential. All right.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to check it out on the YouTube.
No, he was
comments.
responding to a comment about me being paid. I was like, I would like to be paid.
Yeah, and I was like, well, if we start
Oh, if
getting
we ever
money
get
for
money,
this,
Yeah,
yeah, then like
might be
maybe
able to
you
reach
will.
out.
if there's money to go around.
that was me typing.
I
That
get it
wasn't me all
first.
being all,
I
like,
get it first.
creepy dinosaur.
Take that slap.
Man, okay.
Okay.